All right, I decided to go ahead and do another video for the multi-match because there's some pe new people that have never done the multi-match or wasn't around last year when we did it. So I'm going to go ahead and explain it. So thank you all very much for tuning in and seeing what this is all about. So the multi-match, this is what it looks like on the admin side of it. And as you can see, it is a double elimination tournament, and each group has their game here. So the first game is DC versus NWO. And so what would happen when you go to your scoreboard? And for this game, there'll be two scoreboards for game one. It says court one. Both of them will be set for court one, and I'll kind of explain that how that works in just a second. So we'll bring up the scoreboard. So you go up and say that it's on court one, and you're up there right now. So what will happen here is that court one will select their game because this is what it looks like on the court side. So they will select their first game, and then they will select who is going to play their first double matches. And it's imperative to know who's playing the very first doubles. So when you get to your second double match, you know who you cannot play with again. So I'm gonna make it just easy and select the top two. Clark Kent, Superman, Diana, Wonder Woman, Hulk Hogan, and Hall, the original NWO members. Here we go. And so this will go ahead and save and score, but I'm just going to save only so I can go ahead and go to court two, which is also part of this match. So I'm going to save it so that we know who's playing this game. And then court two is going to be over there picking theirs. And so we can get that all taken care of. Wayne, Hal Jordan, Kevin Nash, and Air Biscroll. Um, so they have now select their games. You could technically go ahead and select the next two games, but there's no reason to right now. So let's go ahead and court one's back to court one, and we're going to save and score. So here's the scoreboard. Just like a normal scoreboard, you'll start this game. It will be because I have got profiles in. It'll be Score Magic, but because these actually don't have profiles, Scoreholio. I don't know why the DC group and Hulk Hogan wouldn't want to use Scoreholio, but whatever. So I'm gonna just use basic score to go ahead and score this out. And all right, so Clint and Diana won this game. They're gonna hit submit, so they're gonna submit at the exact same time that game is going on. This game should be going on and well into its scoring. So hopefully this game is going and everybody's there and they have won the game. They just creamed them. I don't think that'll ever really happen, but they did in this game. All right, so now here is your second double match for both teams. But in this game, Clint and Diana cannot match up again. Clint and Bruce or Hal has to match up in this game. They cannot match up again. They've already matched up, so it has to be a completely different teammate. So Bruce Wayne, Hulk Hogan, and Kevin Nash. We're going to save only that one to go ahead and get two set up. And so all right, so those are now the team. It is imperative that you cannot, and I'll repeat it in the captain's meeting, and I'll probably repeat it through the day when you get started. You cannot have the same partner for your second double match. We want everybody to have a different partner. That way you cannot stack your teams. And this is a way to kind of limit that. So we're going to go through here. And we're going to score this one. We are going to give, all right, so now if you look up here at the scores, NWO has 4 points and DC has 2 points. So if NWO wins this game, it's a shutout. It's done. It's moved on. The bracket moves on. DT falls to the loser bracket. NWO will move on into the winner bracket. So saving, and I'm gonna give NWO the win just to show that into the bracket piece. So this is done. Everything's done. Hit submit all. Some one of the winning team or anybody that's by the tablet hits them all. Submit all matches, and it moves on. So now it will bring up the next. If there's a game ready to go, it will bring up the next match. So as you can see, it has moved on the bracket and it's moved on. So we're gonna go to game. We're gonna go on to the next game. So these games are going on the same time as just like a normal bracket. On now, if we were using courts 1, 2, now this would be 3, 4, and we're gonna call those pods. So this would be 3, 4, which would be pod 2. So in this, the same thing. And all right, so same process, just like normal game. Um, Turtles come out, win, and now we have that game done. All right, now we are into the second game. Also, remember this game is being played at the same time as the other game, so there should be no delay. I know that some matches will get done faster, but most of the time they'll finish roughly about the same time. And then as soon as those games are done, there's no waiting. Get the game set on courts the 3 and 4 for game 3 and 4. Get that set. Remember, absolutely positively no double teams that are already played. So Rick and Arn cannot play together. So we'll save that one here and then oops. All right, I went ahead and just went to scoring because I don't have much time and I need to show y'all something. So all right, I am gonna force a tiebreaker so y'all can see what happens with the tiebreaker. So the scores is now 4-4. There is a tie. This game is now active. So you would click this one, and this is going to be a multi-match. I mean, not a multi-match. It's going to be a mini cruise. So all 4 teams are select there. This game you would play in basic mode because it'd be too hard to score and mess up a bunch of people's PPR. So so they come out and they thought they were going to win, but they ended up pulling it out at the last, and now the Turtles have now won the game. So now everything is submitted. Tiebreaker took the win, and so you'd hit save and submit all matches. So again, as you can see, the bracket has moved on. Now these are in the brought the loser bracket, and they have to fight their way back up, just like a normal bracket. Nothing changes on there. So basically, the one thing that I want you to remember on this is that every match on here is going to have two courts assigned to it. The second thing is that there absolutely is no double partners. So as you saw back here on this game, this game, you had Clark Kent, Diana, and Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Bruce Wayne, Hal Jordan, Kevin Nash, and Eric Bischoff. And then you had Clint Clark and Bruce Wayne, a completely different team. Same here, same here, same here. That's the one thing that is a rule. If it doesn't get followed, unfortunately, you would probably forfeit that match and go on. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Let's have fun. The Oklahoma Cup was always designed to have fun, get us away from the normal season grind, and let's just go out there and have fun on there. So, and as we all know, having to say, "Hey, you forfeited because you didn't follow the rules," is no fun, and let's just not have it. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I definitely appreciate you being part of the Oklahoma Cup this year and a part of Oklahoma Cornhole. Um, Without you, there is no OCA. And we all know that, from the owners to just anybody that helps out. We know that it's all about you. So let's have fun, and definitely appreciate y'all watching this.